What's going on, everybody? Gleez here, and in this video you're going to check out all of my matches from the War of the Gods tournament Season 2 Week 1. This week there were over 300 participants in the War of the Gods tournament. The brackets were absolutely stacked. You're going to see me face off against some really good competition, including Semiij, VMan, DeadlyRebel, and more. So sit back, relax, because it's going to be a good one.
Dark side.
So for anyone that is interested in competing in the War of the Gods tournament, and I definitely suggest that you do, it's held on Sunday evenings at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also on Wednesday evening, I'll put a link down below to the stream. You can check out the top 8. Now in this first match, I face off against Drifter. I know he's a pretty good player. I've heard of him, I've seen him post in the NRS Academy, and I think I've played him online a couple times. So I'm, expecting a pretty close match here against a good player, and that's exactly what we get. So let's go ahead in and check out the matchup.
Tap your tremendous power. Aton, give me strength.
Dark side wins. Dark side wins. Begin.
So fearless.
Don't waste my time. I'm ending this nightmare.
You will suffer, fool. Pity you will die.
Don't be so sure.
So that match went pretty well. He was able to utilize 3 different characters at a high level, all 3 of which pose different problems for Darkseid, but we were able to get through those matchups. And the Scarecrow matchup is actually a matchup that I've really been working on recently, and I'm definitely glad that I was able to make the adjustments that I did. The meter burn back 3s were well timed, and that was something that I've been practicing. So all that stuff kind of, came to fruition, all the stuff that I practiced. And it's always a good feeling when that happens. So next we're going to face off against Noble Semiij. Now going into this, I know that I'm facing off against Catwoman because I know that's who Semiij uses. I know it's a tough matchup for Darkseid, but I've been actually going over this matchup and playing a lot of Catwoman players, and I've been starting to feel a lot better in this matchup. So I went in rather confident. We'll see if that confidence pans out.
If you won't kill me, you cannot win.
You just watch me.
Catwoman wins. Begin.
You might get robbed.
Darkseid will control you.
I can't be tamed.
Catwoman wins. Begin.
Don't kick that. Ever.
Darkseid laughs as you perish.
I've killed mice braver than you.
Catwoman wins.
Man, that dude just beat me like I stole something. So after watching the match, there are a few takeaways from some of the footage that I saw there. One, my spacing was bad. So my down twos were a little bit too late. They got stuffed and he was able to get me with full combo punishes off of trying to anti-air him. The second thing, when he would jump in with jump one, a lot of times I thought that he was high enough to where I could interrupt with a down one. So you'll often see, like, I'll block the jump in, like the jump one, and then the next hit, which usually was like a standing two, I believe it is, wound up getting me, and then I was in a huge life deficit. And then I'm just eating chip in the corner using push blocks trying to get him off me.
Begin.
And that's just a recipe for disaster when you're playing against a really good player. Another thing that I actually noticed that he was doing, which was very good, that I haven't had any other Catwoman players do this. When I go in for the jump in, and it's either going to be the jump in regular overhead or the stomp, he would just jump right up in the air and challenge me with his jump one, which has a pretty fast startup, and he would just hit me right out of it. So that's definitely something new that I haven't really experienced, and kudos to him for doing that. Now, in that situation, when you play against someone and you're in a tournament, it's double elimination, and you get beat like that, a lot of times players will shut down and they don't learn how to turn the page. So right here, that's what we're going to do. So we're going to turn the page. This is something that I've learned from all competition, particularly in football, because I played football my whole life, high school, college, and that was something that we always talked about. So as you go into a tournament, you may take a bad loss, but you got to turn the page, you got to get things done, and we're going to do that right here in this next match.
Tremble in the might of Darkseid.
Darkseid wins. Begin. Darkseid wins. Begin.
All day.
control you.
As if.
Darkseid wins.
What a clutch ending, grabbing that interactable, using the car, putting the armor on it, and getting the win. Next, we face off against VMan. If you don't subscribe to VMan on YouTube, I'll put a link to his YouTube down below. Great dude, awesome player, and this match doesn't disappoint.
Begin.
Pray to the goddess of the hunt.
Tremble in the might of Darkseid. Grow tired of war spectacle?
The hunt invigorates me.
Darkseid wins. Begin.
Tremble at the might of Darkseid.
Feel your life slipping away?
tremendous power.
I'll flay you for the goddess.
Wins. Begin.
Will be mine.
Pray to the goddess of the hunt.
Tap your tremendous power.
I'll flay you for the goddess. At least make it interesting.
You try my patience.
Dark side wins. Begin.
The goddess will be pleased.
Tap your tremendous power.
I'll flay you for the goddess.
Tremble at the might of dark side.
Man, those matches were all extremely close. VMan's pressure with Cheetah is absolutely tenacious. The way that he's able to use the pounce works out really well for him. He caught me multiple times trying to get my Omega beams out. I need to work more so on not jumping as much in that matchup and shooting my beams from the ground, or just going straight up instant air beams, no jump back into the beam late. I think that's the wrong way to play it. So based off of that match, I know that I got to change some things up. So this next match is for losers finals of the pool for the top 32. In this match, I face off against DeadlyRebel, and him and I have played a few times in tournament, and he's knocked me out of tournaments before, so I know that he's a really good player. He plays Swamp Thing, he plays Darkseid, and those are the two characters that I'm mainly thinking about going in. He also knows that I hate the Darkseid meter, so I'm thinking that he's probably going to use Darkseid at least once. If he loses, he's going to try Darkseid at least once. So we'll see what happens here in this match.
Darkseid will have victory. Tap your tremendous power. Challenge accepted.
Darkseid wins. Begin.
Enjoy your last moments, worm. Darkseid will have victory. You waste my time.
Darkseid wins. Begin. Seas are safe for you. Enjoy your last moments, worm. Choke on a harpoon.
Alright, so there we have it, making top 32 of the War of the Gods tournament. Now my next matchup is against Sweet Neptune. Now I know Sweet Neptune uses Sub-Zero, and that's what I'm anticipating going in. Sub-Zero is a matchup that I don't have a whole ton of experience with. I know he has really good pressure. I know that the slide can low profile the trait, the little green guy, it actually goes under it. So I got to be aware of that going into the match. I like throwing out the low laser, trying to punish all of those slides to cut down space. And I know it's a real big pain to anti-air his jump 2 and his jump 3. So taking all of that into consideration and knowing that Sweet Neptune is a very good player, I know I'm going to have my hands full. So let's get into the match.
Begin.
I will shatter you.
Darkseid wins. Begin.
Be glad this is not the tournament.
Tap your tremendous power.
I will shatter you.
Sub-Zero wins.
This realm's best.
Tap your tremendous power.
I will shatter you.
Sub-Zero win. Begin.
no end to your magic.
Darkseid will have victory. Apocalypse's hellfire will melt you.
I have survived hellfire before.
Sub-Zero wins.
Man, Sweet Neptune, his Sub-Zero is really good, man. And when I was talking to him in the chat, he made sure to emphasize that he got the tech from Buffalo. So he wants to give props to his boy Buffalo for all the work that both of them have been doing on the character. And he said that most of it comes from Buffalo, and that's really kudos to him, you know, for making sure that Buffalo gets some credit there where credit's due. So that's it for this week of the War of the Gods tournament for Gleez, out top 32. If you would like to participate in future tournaments, remember the links are down below. Also leave a comment down below, let me know what you thought of these matches, and let me know if you like this type of video better, or if you'd rather the individual matches be posted up on the channel. Let me know that as well. I'm very curious to your opinion. So as always, I want to thank you for checking in. It's Gleez signing out, and continue to game strong.